Hello and welcome to the Bombastic Podcast, the podcast where we can learn a lot of new things. First of all, my name is Elsa, and here's my partner. I'm Latifa. Of course, in this podcast, we will discuss interesting news that is quite hype, namely thrifting. Okay, before that, what is thrifting? Thrifting is the activist of the shopping for used clothes. And this term comes from the English word thrift, which literally means thrifty. And so do you guys love thrifting?
Yeah, of course. I really love thrifting.
For me personally, I love thrifting because it is a cheaper way to get new clothes. And here in Bombastic Podcast, today we have Lintang as a thrift addict. Hi Lintang, how are you?
Hi, I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking me.
Okay, so Lintang, how often do you buy a thrift product? Do you love thrifting?
Yeah, I really love thrifting. Thrifting is give me a unique feeling when I find a cute and rare items when I go to shop thrifting. And I'm also joining a thrifting community. Thrifting community in Purwokerto.
Okay, it's interesting.
But there's an opinion I once heard is that thrifting is kind of harming our environment
Right.
because there are so many reject items that will end up in the garbage dump and will only make more waste in our country, especially the thrift items from the other countries.
Yeah.
Is that true, Salma?
Yeah, that's true. Then I'm also a activist and the owner brands. I'm so regret about that. The rejected item and rejected clothes that can be harm our environment because that can be recycled by usefully and like good things like in our new brand is Carry You. Carry You is a brand that's care about the environment because we use the best of the materials like the clothes and unused like that.
Okay.
And that can be a good quality and we create that with gravity and so the model is the modern too.
Wow. That's so interesting, yeah.
Thank you.
And I can see how the next generation of young people can play with their creativity, especially when it comes to good environment, guys.
Yeah.
And then Salma, as an activist, what are the things that make you finally create the Carry You? And how does the impact on the environment that you can see or feel as an activist?
Okay, the impact is very big, right? Because the reduce the waste can be easily and useful because because the waste can be so harm right in our environment, and that's one of the which one that's the contribute of the contribute reduction of the carbon productivity in our environment is that can be materials like when we create a clothes that make a lot of the energy, right? The needed energy, a lot of the energy, and like when the starting of the transforming raw materials to the removing damage cuts.
Okay.
That's give me so interesting with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's such a great thing you do for the earth. So
Yeah,
but,
thank you.
Anyway, Lintang,
Yeah.
you said that you love thrifting, right?
Yeah, I really love thrifting.
Despite of your hobby of thrifting, what's your opinion about it? Do you think is it good or bad for the earth?
That's good question. For me, thrifting is amazing, especially they have a price cheap, but they have a good quality too. So and they doesn't support fast fashion. That's really good, right? So for me, thrifting has a good side for the earth too.
But I think people nowadays love to shop, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Either brand new clothes or second-hand items. So actually, thrifting also has an impact on the economic side. But the thrifting give a big impact on a country's economic condition.
Yeah. Maybe some time ago, you heard about the Minister of the Trade that have been banned about the thrifting from the thrifting from abroad. I'm sorry, and that is according from Joko Widodo President, and this is also can killer from the mini, small, and medium market. That's so sad, right? And it's in the social media, it's so trending, especially Twitter, TikTok, like that. It's so sad for me.
So that means thrifting have a big impact on Indonesia. Even President Joko Widodo prohibits imported products. I mean the thrifting products are like that. But what if the thrift products comes from local products like domestic products? Did the government also have specific regulations about it?
Okay, in my opinion, maybe also that's a misunderstanding, right, about that. The regulation is just for the importing clothes for the abroad, not for the local thrifting. Maybe if you want to buy clothes from the local thrifting, maybe you must look from the quality of the clothes and that's useful or not, and that's quality, it's good or not. Maybe that can be considered.
Okay. Then anyway, Lintang, you love thrifting, and can you give us the concrete examples of the positive impact that you know by doing thrifting?
Yeah, thrifting should to be interesting because thrifting can access for everyone, and thrifting give some positive impact for environment and financially. And I think for me, thrifting doesn't mean we should read favorite companies, but thrifting give we friendly option for the future.
Wow, as a consumer, you seem to know very well about
Thank you.
thrifting. Earlier you highlight that thrifting can be beneficial for those who wants to give impact on environment and financial. Then I would like to know from Salma's point of view about as a local brand owner and activist. What are the impacts arising from thrifting, from the economic sector that you feel as a local brand owner?
For me, maybe like Lintang said, the cheaper materials can be most expensive material, right?
Right.
And we can use creativity for to do that.
Of course.
And also maybe the most of material we use from them for the imports. I'm sorry, from the clothes, and that's a rejected item like that. So.
Well,
I see.
Well, thrifting is such an interesting topic to talk about, and we will back with more interesting topic to talk here only on
Bombastic
Podcast.
Okay, thank you.